The Order of the Solar Temple was a secretive and controversial religious group that emerged in the 1980s in Europe. The group claimed to be a spiritual organization that combined elements of Christianity and New Age beliefs, with a focus on the worship of the sun. However, the true nature of the group was shrouded in mystery, and it was known to engage in bizarre and dangerous rituals. The origins of the Order of the Solar Temple can be traced back to the late 1970s when a Frenchman named Luc Géret began promoting his ideas about spirituality and the apocalypse. He attracted a small group of followers, and together they formed the Solar Temple in 1984. The group spread to Switzerland and Canada, and by the early 1990s, it had several hundred members. The Solar Temple was led by Géret, who claimed to have received visions from higher powers that predicted a coming apocalypse. He preached that the only way to survive the apocalypse was to join the Solar Temple and follow its teachings. The group practiced a mix of Christianity, New Age beliefs, and esotericism, with a strong emphasis on the worship of the sun. The Solar Temple was highly secretive, and its members were sworn to secrecy. They lived in isolated communities and followed strict rules and rituals. They were required to make regular donations to the group, and many members gave up their jobs and possessions to join. In 1994, the Solar Temple made international headlines when 53 of its members died in a series of coordinated mass suicides and murders. The first incident occurred in Switzerland, where 25 members were found dead in a burned-out farmhouse. The second incident occurred in Quebec, where another 25 members were found dead in a chalet. In November of that same year, in a gruesome act of violence, the Temple of the Solar Cult brutally murdered a family and stabbed a 3-month-old baby, believing the baby to be the Antichrist. And in December of that year, 3 more members were found dead in a burned-out house in France. The exact reasons for the mass suicides and murders are still unclear, but it is believed that Géret and other leaders of the group had become increasingly paranoid and delusional in the months leading up to the events. They reportedly believed that the apocalypse was imminent and that the group had to make a sacrifice to ensure their survival. Some members were said to have willingly participated in the suicides, while others were murdered against their will. The aftermath of the Solar Temple's mass suicides and murders was a shock to the world, and it raised many questions about the nature of cults and their potential dangers. The group's leaders had convinced their followers to give up everything and follow their teachings, leading many to wonder how such a thing could happen. Today, the Order of the Solar Temple is no longer active, and its legacy is one of tragedy and caution. Its story serves as a reminder of the power of charismatic leaders and the dangers of blindly following a group or belief system without question.